everything.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you.
Let's see if that works.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Whatever you did, that worked. Yeah.
It was tripping. It was tripping today.
Yeah.
On a Saturday morning, but that's all. We here though. We doing what we do, man. So much going on in the sports world where we had to jump on a Saturday, man. I couldn't go another week without talking about it, man. Make sure how you doing today, brother?
Brother, Saturday morning, I already got my workout in, burnt my 1100 whatever they say we be burning. I burned it, whatever. Beautiful day. The weather outside is lovely. You know, as we was in the back room before we got started, I swear I'm a DJ. I was jamming. Music is just, man, music just do something to me, dog. I just can't do nothing without it, dog. I gotta have it.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Music makes the world go around, baby. Makes it go well. We got a lot to go through, man. So much happening in the sports world, man. And I just want at the end of the show, make sure we dedicate to a special guy that we knew.
Oh my God. Jesus.
That passed away this week. So y'all stay with us, man.
Jesus.
Real tough week for us. Friend of the show. We definitely got to talk about Mr. Amir. And the great things that he's done. So we'll let you get it started, though, man. Where you want to start today, bro?
Emmanuel Glaze. I am getting tired, and I didn't even want to make this a topic today, Emmanuel Glaze, but everybody's starting to get on my freaking nerves. I mean, this kid was the 55th overall pick in the NBA draft, and everybody every day typing paragraphs. They going on diatribes about one Bronny James, like Emmanuel Glaze. Have we ever in the history of the NBA scrutinized the 55th player drafted? No, I don't understand, Emmanuel Glaze. Help your boy out. Like I've been trying to ignore it, Emmanuel Glaze, but it's just everywhere.
It fills your timeline. It fills your timeline up, and everybody is.
Oh my God!
Have taken this. We must get mad about nepotism. All of a sudden, nepotism is a problem in sports now when it has never in the history of sports been spared. Where was all this nepotism issue when Eli Manning was being drafted at the first pick and he said, I'm not playing. So Archie got involved.
I'm not going. No,
I'm not going to this team. Where's the nepotism when these guys who are head coaches have their sons coaching who have no NFL experience, but they get jobs in the NFL? Where's all this nepotism? This was history.
Hold on, Emmanuel Glaze. Am I wrong or am I right? George Bush Jr. became president
of the United
States.
Was
nowhere near qualified, Emmanuel Glaze.
So what I'm hearing, Maysha, and I'm taking it that this morning. So white nepotism is okay. It's just when black nepotism for a guy who said for 22 years, y'all have used me to make billions. Say what you want to. Yeah, Bill Belichick's son I think he was defensive coordinator. He had got that high on his ranking.
Never played a down of football.
But he's the defensive coordinator of a NFL team. And nobody said, hey, that's nepotism. But today, because it's LeBron James, and we know why, it's the cash cow, it's a problem. Now, y'all know he's going to the G League. He was always going to be. You know why he's not in the G League now? The G League ain't even started. That's why he's not in the G League. This season hasn't started. It was always the goal to send him to South Bay. And now, because Bronny got 3 minutes, they're saying that Cam Reddish didn't get his 3 minutes. Cam Reddish? This is his 6th team or 5th team. Cam Reddish? His skill, not everybody is basketball aficionado. His skill set is not that good. So, dog, he's the 55th pick. If I'm the Lakers, the guy that they picked first round is the one they expect to play now. And he's doing okay. They expect this is a project. This is something we can keep. This is how players, when you pick people in the 5th, 6th round, you in football, you expect them to help you and grow in certain spots. But this is just gotten so ridiculous, man. And it's because it's y'all could just I'm like this, Mason. Tell me you're gonna miss LeBron without telling me you're gonna miss LeBron. This is what you
just tell me you hate LeBron.
Yes.
Just tell me you hate Glaze. And I always say this, I always hate to be this guy, but I have to be this guy. And it's always like the most unathletic people in the world who got so much to say. Like, you do know that 19-year-old Bronny will body you in any gym. Pick the gym.
Yeah.
Bronny will body you who sitting here typing all damn day.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
And we saw Earthwind. What's up, Earthwind? He's already talked about it. We saw I've seen Zachary Richardson, the number 1 pick for the Hawks.
He coming off the bench.
He comes off the bench, guys.
And he's not even our 6th man.
He comes off the bench. Onyeka is our 6th man. Richardson is getting 7th, 8th man minutes. Matter of fact, I looked at his minutes last night. I got the paper from last night, the stats. Richardson did 18 minutes last night. Onyeka, who's the 6th man, did 26 minutes. So guess what we're doing with our pick? We're slowly getting him
we're developing
into the game.
We're developing. We're developing.
Which is what the Lakers are doing to Bronny. They're developing. So you know what happened in July of 2023? You know what happened July 2023?
Yeah, man.
Bronny James was dead for a few seconds.
Yeah, man.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, man.
The kid was dead.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if he was dead. I don't want to say that, but they had to do CPR,
right?
Put him in the hospital and get him to the hospital. The fact that over a year later, this guy came back to USC about it. He only scored 8 points. You go through cardiac arrest and come back and play basketball at a level and try to put some.
Emmanuel Glaze, just get recruited again. And I always hate to be this guy, but sometimes you just have to look at the people who typing sometimes.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just scroll, but I'm not gonna engage. And please stop tagging me, because I'm embarrassed. One of y'all one time you tagged me.
Yeah, I was about to jump on a few of them. I had to get out social media for about 2 days. Like snuck in, hit something, and come out because I was sitting there like this is. Like, but it's the narrative. Make sure
paragraphs every day. Like people are posting about this every day, Glaze.
But we don't own the narrative, make sure. We don't own our narrative. We don't own our thoughts. It's the guys who read and they'll see ESPN at 9 a.m. and then jump on and talk about it the next day. It's like, what are we hearing about this? Is this good or bad? Oh, they say it's bad, so let's jump on it. You got national media saying it's bad. That's what this is a tragedy. You see Michelle Beadle, who's definitely a LeBron hater, say, oh, this is a tragedy. Everybody's saying this is a tragedy except for Ernie Johnson. You know what Ernie Johnson said? I'm a nepotism baby, because you know what the greatest moment in sports for me is when I sat beside my dad and called the game. But nobody said nothing about that nepotism, the Johnsons or the Skip Carries and the Chip Carries of the world who kicked to carry their son. 3 levels of nepotism. Glad. But we say we gonna be mad at this one because it's LeBron James. So it just drives me crazy, man. Sure.
I really hate that so many people. And this really comes. This is what it really boils down to. I hate that your parents didn't have any power to get you a job, to make a phone call and say, "Hey, get my son in here or do this." You know, dog. Both of my daughters get a kick out of me being their daddy.
Yeah,
because there's certain things that they get to do, Hey, Dad, can you call such and such and boom? Hey, Dad, I can't get in here. Can you? Boom. All of that is nepotism. I hate that none of yous don't have enough cachet to get your kid. Now, our whole purpose as parents is to make sure our children are straight. Bron is making sure his children are straight. And then so everybody say this, Glade. Oh, but Jordan kids, they didn't. Do y'all know the jobs the Jordan kids have?
They run their daddy's company. They run their daddy's company.
Jeff is one of the highest execs at Nike in Portland, Oregon. How y'all think he got that job?
It wasn't because of his skill.
Marcus runs one of the biggest shoe stores that get most of the exclusive Jordan content. How y'all think he get that? Jasmine works for the NBA as a marketing exec. Is that not nepotism?
That is high nepotism. And Marcus was trying to date Jordan's ex-teammate's wife. He almost got married to her. Come on, man. Hey, man. It's all around us. Look, make sure we talk about it all the time. My kid got so spoiled, man, with front row seats and going to game that they didn't even want to go no more. Right. It was because I didn't pay for them. It was just, hey, can I get a couple of tickets for my daughters?
Hey, look here. If
Thank you, Deion's son. Deion created a whole atmosphere for his kids. He became a coach and got teams where even Deion Jr. got jobs.
This is what we're supposed to do as parents. Yes. Make our kids' lives better. Put them in positions to win.
Deion's whole reason for coaching, he got the Jackson State job. He got both of his sons, put them on the team, gave his son, Deion Jr., content creator. At the time, his daughter was playing for Jackson State basketball. When they went to Colorado, the same umbrella. That's why people are like, is this Deion's last year? Because his sons are leaving. His daughter's already at Alabama A&M. He's done his work of getting his kid opportunities.
Done his job, dog.
It's just, I will never get why we're so like this with this. And it's like, instead of us enjoying history, we'll rather be the part of the history that ridicules it. We understand that there are million. I always say, Jay-Z said one of the greatest lines on Kate. Yeah, about all the millionaires that he's made. LeBron has made a lot of haters millionaires. There's a lot of shows on TV are millionaires because of LeBron James. You can say anybody else. LeBron, it could be the off season of basketball. They are talking LeBron James. And now they found another niche, which is called Bronny. And they're trying to get in. Trust me, man. Y'all don't understand. Bronny is handling this perfectly. Yeah, his dad is around to make sure they got it. But Bronny is, yes, sir. How you doing? Doing the interviews, talking.
No, he was raised in this.
Yeah,
Bryce gonna handle it even better.
Yeah,
he's seeing what's going on. No, this is why we do it.
Jury doing this already. They understand. This is the man was raised by a single mom who has now created a masterpiece, right, or a to do what he's done, to where he gave 22 years. And he's not just playing 22 years like Vince Carter toward the end. Yeah. He's still putting 25 and 10 and 8.
And look at the conglomerate he's built with Maverick, with all his boys. Dog, come on, man. That's the goal.
It's the beautiful thing to me, man. I'm sitting there like, y'all can hate history all you want to, but when I saw that, the best part of that whole thing, I'm gonna talk about the bright spot. When he looked at Bronny and said, "You ready?" I was like, "That's dope right there." He said, "You see the intensity, right? Let's just have a good time. Let's go." I was like, "That's beautiful." To be able to sit beside your son on the bench, make sure, and to be called to check in with your son. Come on, man. Y'all can hate that all y'all want to. Y'all can say it, whatever. But that was beautiful.
Glade, either these folks they either don't have kids, or they don't like their kids, or they don't have no relationship with their kid. Because that's the goal, dog.
Come on, and I'll say this and then we'll finish. My last thing, one thing I want to always do is when I create an optimized vision, I want my kids to take it over.
Right.
If I can keep it going that long and they say we want to take over dad, that's what I want. because that's what you build stuff for, dog.
That's what you build.
They don't want to do this. What we doing with sports, they don't want nothing to do with this. But the other stuff, I'm hoping they'll take over one day. So that's what we do for. That's what we build. What we do, man, because we want to be able to hand something to your children.
Be better, everybody. Be better.
All right, man. I got to ask you something.
Yes, sir.
I'm jumping. I was gonna keep with the basketball, but I got to talk about it. The feeling you got when Freddie Freeman did this last night.
Sick. And the fact they pitched around Mookie Betts to get to Freddie.
I saw Freddie Freeman last night. I was like, oh, come on, man. Grand slam.
No, it was so Hollywood, and you knew it was gonna happen.
You did.
You just knew it was gonna happen that way because now you don't load the bases up for a guy who is just a natural clutch hitter.
This is what he does.
He's a moment guy. How many moments did we see him have in Atlanta?
That's what I'm saying.
This season with the Dodgers, how many moments has he come up? And I know, hey, they got Mookie, they got Shohei, they got all these guys. But Freddie just keep giving them moments like this, dog. When he came up the bat, me and William were talking. William say, "Dog, you know he gonna go, yeah." I say, "Dog, cause this what he do.
This what Freddie does,
bro." Soon as I he grew him that pitch and he let it go, I was like.
And the way he held the bat when he walked to first, though. They got a pitcher, man, that's so dope with that, man. I sat there and said, Atlanta know this. We know what this dude do. This is what he do.
You knew that was gonna happen.
The brighter the lights, this is what he does, man. This is what he does.
I'm sick.
I saw that, man. And look, it's two teams I can't stand. I can't stand the Yankees. I can't stand the Dodgers. But to see that last night, I just sat and said, as an Atlanta fan, we all look like we've seen this before. This is what he does.
That's what he do.
He saw that, man, and I, like you said, though, he stepped up to the plate with I said, "Oh, this game over with. It's over with. Freddie about to do something."
They intentionally walked Mookie Betts, and you sitting there Fred on that like, oh,
that's like a bad,
Hey, they think I'm gonna pop up or hit into a double play or get a force out, bro. I'm just gonna wait for my pitch. Now the dude is a professional hitter.
Dude, he tried to come inside on his hands too, and he still got that joint up out of there, bro. Come on, Freddie.
Yeah, man. Aaron Boone walked up the tunnel, head back to the clubhouse. He like, yeah, I won't do that no more.
Nah, we gonna pitch it.
I should have pitched Mookie and let Mookie ground out or something.
Yeah, because Mookie gonna ground out. Freddie don't. This is what make sure we got footage for years as a Braves fan. World Series run. Freddie being Freddie, dog. This is what he does.
Freddie gone Freddie, dog. Yeah.
The first one I saw it, I said, I gotta ask make sure this question. Yeah. You saw him.
I'll say, me and William were like, all right, dog. Like, man, you cut that off now. You cut that off, man. I'll holler at you, dog. I'll holler at you.
And like everywhere say, I love Olsen, but we miss Freddie, man. This is what Freddie does, man. This is what Freddie does.
Gamer, dog. He a big time gamer, man. Him and Cheppa. These guys are professional hitters, dog.
But when he did it, though, make sure. And I've never seen Freddie cocky like that. But when he held that bat like that, I was like,
dog, he did that because he couldn't believe, dog. Y'all want to pitch
me? Have you not seen my footage? Okay, and I'm healthy. Okay,
y'all won't pitch to me.
I would tell them this. I know everybody's scared of Ohtani. I'd rather pitch to Ohtani in that position than
Freddie.
Bro,
should have went on here and just pitched to Mookie, dog.
Freddie is what Freddie does.
Mookie gonna first pitch swing, and you can get him to pop up a ground out. Now, Freddie too patient of a hitter.
He's a great hitter. He just sits there and just waits and just knows he waiting for his pitch or something he can take yard. He didn't want to put it on the ground. He didn't want to do a little bloop. He wanted that thing to go deep.
He was gonna get his pitch and he was gonna drive that mother. And that's what he did.
Yeah. And he didn't even know. He knew it was gone because he didn't wait. It wasn't like a close one. He put that up in the stands.
Home run hitters are gonna understand the field this. Bruh, you can tell when it's gone high, come off your back. You don't even feel it.
Yeah.
You know you done made contact, but dog, you don't even feel it. You got a clean swing, you extend it, everything. Now you know it's gone. You know it's gone.
Since we talking about it, man, it's already 1-0. Who you like in this series, bro?
Man, again, I wish we could get an earthquake in LA. Then we get a crazy storm in Gotham over there. I don't want neither one of these teams to win, man.
Yeah,
I mean, if I gotta pick one, I want to hit I pick the Yankees just because I don't like to see the Dodgers win because they are a rival, dog. The Yankees ain't so really our rival. The Dodgers are a rival. We used to be in the NL West.
Yeah.
So
you know what, man?
I hate the Dodgers.
I hate the Dodgers too, but you know what sticks with me to this day?
What?
99 or 98.
Yeah.
Those still stick with me to this day.
Yeah.
Jim Leyritz. Them Jim Leyritz days.
That old lazy swing by Jim Leyritz.
Them days still stick with me, bro. To this day.
We up 2-0.
We up 2-0, bro.
We up 2-0. The coming out party for Andrew Jones.
We got us a center fielder, bro.
Yeah, Earth. That's
them days stick with me.
Yeah, dog. When Freddie knew he got it.
Yeah, that was so beautiful about it.
When you drive a ball like that, you don't even feel it on your back, dog. You don't even feel it.
Hey man, what you got next, bro?
So Emmanuel Glaze, I have a college football question for you, sir.
Okay, all right.
Boise State's Ashton Jeanty. Can he legitimately win the Heisman Trophy?
Absolutely. I watched that whole game last night, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, and UNLV played a fantastic game last night. It was a great game. I'm telling y'all, that Mountain West with Boise and UNLV, I don't know if it's Mountain West no more. I think they might win it. But
whatever
anyway,
it's called. But yeah, that out there.
I watched that game last night, and they played great defense against Jenny. But this dude, it's gonna take 3 to tackle him every time. I think they may try to give it to but who else in it, Maceo? Who has the number?
Well, right now the front runner is Cam Ward.
Of course. Until Cam loses, it's his to lose.
Right. And again, the Heisman has become a quarterback award.
Right, exactly.
The only knock I think against Jeanty is people are gonna basically say, are the voters gonna stay up long enough at night to see him play? He's not gonna be in enough TV games. Now, you and I gonna watch. I watched it.
I watched that game. I'm just like, let me see.
Split screen going last night. So I watched.
Let me see this kid, and he's staying like he don't even care.
He's
staying like he don't care.
He got the ugliest tailback stand I ever seen in my life.
He just stand up like, y'all gonna give me the ball? All right, here, let's go. And then he just takes off. It's like his.
Yeah,
I watched the kid, and he didn't have those breakaway runs, but he's still powerful.
He got that big one when they needed it, though.
Yeah, and you know he coming. Yeah, he's gonna pound until you get tired of him. Yeah. And I'm looking at this dude, and I think Miami gonna lose 1 or 2. I don't. This team.
They keep skating. They keep skating
every week. So Cam, some team gonna get him. I don't know what it is, and I won't be surprised if the team in the flash. But somebody's gonna get him. We're gonna be at that game too, Miami. We got to
Yeah.
Is it in here?
Yeah. It's here, right? It's here.
I'll be surprised the Flats get Cam, but I think he loses 1 or 2. But this kid, 1,000, makes he's killing. The numbers are ridiculous,
bro. They crazy numbers, dog. I only have one knock against this young fella.
What's that?
He too many dances on TikTok. Him and his partners forever dancing on TikTok. Like, bro. Yeah. You a Heisman Trophy finalist, man. Get off TikTok with that dancing, man.
Yeah.
Show yourself in the weight room, not doing all these dances, man.
Hey, man, he got he got to do his own promotion, dog. That's what it is in 2024.
Yeah, and I know this the day and time we live in. I ain't old man, get off my lawn, but certain guys shouldn't be out here doing all them goof dances, man. And he won't.
But I'm glad you said that, but for some reason late night I was watching that game. I was like, let me see this kid. Let me see what he do. I saw enough highlights. I want to see the game, and when he gets 3 yards when there's nothing to get, because everybody showed me this. I want to see the breakaway. I want to see 6, 7, 8 men in the whole. Let's see what he does.
Yeah,
and he was taking hits, and one time he got to the goal line, he took like 5 in there with him. I'm like, okay, this kid's
strong, dog. Strong.
And I saw your boy from the quarterback for UNLV.
Malik, man.
Malik. I was very impressed by him too. It was good
Hodge
to
a
seeing
dog,
him.
man. Hodge a dog.
Big kid. He looked like a linebacker playing.
No, Hodge a dog. Hodge, one of them kids, love the weight room. I
Yeah.
know Campbell hated to see him leave, but that's how the transfer portal worked. He was at Campbell, then he transferred up, dog.
And I see him, man. He looked good. The kid that left because he get the NIL money. Hey, that's how stuff roll, bro. That's right.
Yeah,
and but it was a good game to see. And I tell you, I love West Coast football, man. I can stay up all night.
I do.
But USC was on my other channel watching them play. Who they played last night? USC.
They played Rutgers.
They played Rutgers. I'm watching that. I'm watching that.
Yeah,
they're just seeing.
I just love USC uniforms, dog. I just love USC uniforms.
They do beat 9-8.
Big five.
All right, man. So since we in college football, we haven't had a chance to talk about it. The Texas-Georgia game, but just college football in general.
Yeah.
Is there a clear-cut best team in college football right
now? No. There's no dominant team in college football. There's and the biggest reason for it, Glaze, we were talking about transfer portal. Like these teams just don't have the depth that they used to. Yeah. Your first 11 on both sides, good. Yeah. But now you're having that thing where it used to be a time, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, all the big boys. A 5-star go out, another 5-star coming in.
Stay right in there.
I mean, I got 7 first-round draft picks on my bench.
Yeah.
You don't have that now. You have these guys. Listen, I'm not finna sit. If I'm not starting, now I'm gonna be starting somewhere else. So the depth issue has become like kind of that's giving us the parity that we're seeing in college football. I mean, you think about the Texas Georgia game. Georgia definitely was more physical than Texas. They basically sent a strong message, and you could tell Kirby was like, "Listen, they hadn't been in a brawl. Like, let's make them fight."
Right.
And I was talking last week about how one of my partners that cover Alabama, he was basically saying the difference between Alabama now and in the past few years, they're not coached by a psycho. Nick Saban a psycho, Kirby a psycho.
Kirby became a real psycho that week. He was like,
Kirby is a psycho. And talking to my guys down there in Athens last week, they're basically like they went full pass every day last week. The Texas week, they went past every day, and Kirby basically kept telling them, "Listen, dog, we got to get back to fighting teams. Like, we got to make this a fight." And that stuck with me when my partner was talking about. He was like, "Dog, Nick Saban was a psycho. Kirby a psycho. The reason why Ohio State can't win those games, Ryan Day not a psycho. Jim Harbaugh was a psycho.
He was a psycho."
And it started making me look at stuff a tad bit different, Glaze, because it's like you start looking at teams around the country and you look at because they say teams take on the personality of their coach. Think about Kennesaw State last week against Liberty. Brian Bohannon is a psycho.
Yeah, we cover him.
Something wrong with Brian Bohannon, and we've been around him enough to know like he ain't all the way put together, Glaze.
Yeah. One of my favorite dudes because he crazy. Because I know, and if anybody was gonna do what that it would be Brian Bohannon to beat a Liberty team that nobody could beat for 17 games, and he came out on our field on a Wednesday night and beat them. Yeah. That's something Brian Bohannon would do. Because everybody was like, "Yeah, it's about time for him to go." Yeah, you're right. When he played at Georgia Southern, everybody knew this dude was different, and everybody like, "Oh, it's time for him to go." If anybody was gonna do what he did, it was Brian Bohannon. And you're right, but I ain't never thought about that. Your coach got to be a little touched to be out there, man.
It got me to thinking. And actually, when I started looking at college games, and now I'm like looking at the coach like, yeah, he ain't. You know
what I loved about Kirby after that win? Kirby was like, how most coaches, we don't listen to the press. No, Kirby like, no, I heard all y'all at ESPN. I heard all y'all pick.
Because he's psycho.
I heard all. He didn't say we don't listen to that. No, he said no. We heard y'all, and we put it. We heard everyone. I was like, that's different. Most coaches like, I don't hear that stuff. We try not to pay attention to the media. Nah, Kirby said. Nick Saban used to say, "Oh, I heard what y'all said." Now what you saying? What you saying
rat
now?
Poison. Yeah, y'all ain't doing nothing but giving us rat poison. It's rat poison y'all doing.
They listen to everything. They use motivation. They talk. Can you imagine? I remember Larry Campbell when we was in high school. We used to hear TV. We always heard articles about Lincoln County.
Yeah.
Hey, they say y'all ain't good enough this year. Y'all ain't gonna be that good without Gas and her. We be stretching, pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a sad season in Lincoln County.
Yeah.
We won the championship that year, 15-0, because that's what coaches know the game. They hear everything. Honestly, this is their life. They don't know anything from 4 a.m. to midnight. They're talking football.
Yeah.
Why they say it's hard for them to keep wives and families because they get divorced, because this is all they. Bill Belichick, psycho.
Bill
Belichick,
psycho.
Boy, you got me thinking. I'm gonna be watching every coach now. I'm like, oh, he's too nice.
You should have seen my face as my dog was telling me. He was like, dog, the biggest problem at Alabama, dog. He was like, the boy is not a psycho. And these kids, because they've been so used to that, and now it's kind of like, man, this like, we're a little too free round.
Yeah, we're done at 4. What the heck?
Like, wait a minute, you mean I took a false step and ain't nobody yelled at me yet? Let me take 3 more.
You saying I can go to study hall? Oh, all right. Okay.
Like, you need guys who, like, dog, this sport is crazy enough already. But them guys who can like just tap in to like that real dog side. And when I look at Kirby, I see that because you can see it in dog. His hat be turned sideways.
Yeah.
He got the clothes. His get back kind of scared of him because no, he want to fight like Kirby want to bite somebody out there. I believe that.
Everybody, when he pushed that kid on the sideline, it was kind of crazy, but I was like, that's Kirby, man.
But like Kirby said, no, the kid was just in the way. I was trying to get to my defensive coordinator. Like the kid saved the defensive coordinator. He probably after the defensive coordinator.
He probably gonna jump on him. He about to grab him. All I remember also about Nick, real quick, Georgia was bragging. Georgia was high when Nick was just starting. This is when Mark Ingram was like a freshman or sophomore.
Yeah.
Georgia was doing a blackout game. They were doing this and doing that. Nick Saban was like, all right, 30-0 on Georgia's field. 30-0.
They think this is a gimmick. Oh, they think they're gonna show up in black jersey.
Okay. All right. You better believe that practice was hell. It was gonna be, and when you go through hell practices, make sure, guess what you want to take it out on Saturday? You're gonna take it out on the other team, bro. We had to go through hell to get here. We're gonna make sure y'all understand this right there.
Bro. I told me and Hackney to be laughing about this all the time. The year we just throttled Clark.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all don't understand. Camp was hell all summer. Now, we couldn't wait to get the Monday night play. I like, bro, they could have put anybody out there. We were gonna whoop. Dog, we was gonna whoop ass. And that's why we beat them like 42-18. They're like, bro, dog, practice that summer was so fucking nerve-wracking, dog. Like, I was sick of it.
Yeah. Hated each other, man.
The first time we get to hit somebody in them white jerseys, man,
we're gonna hurt them. We're gonna put it on.
No. So yeah,
I tell everybody also, I always go to this, man. Remember we beat Morehouse on that field the year before? Red caught that touchdown pass. That next year, Morehouse got on a bus, drove to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
They didn't pull into the field.
Yeah.
They parked at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Walked down the hill.
Yeah.
Gave us a butt whooping and walked back on that bus and left. I was like, oh, they were ready for the game.
But you know, then they had Coach Saul over that time who gave him a little extra.
That's right. That's right. What did Coach Saul?
Yeah.
He's a psycho. You know, he's a psycho. He got them ready for that game.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about Tua. Tua will get the start on Sunday, but Tua was advised not to retire. He went and met with all these different independent neurologists, and they basically told him, they're like, listen, your brain is healed properly. You've taken the proper time off. Get back to playing. My question for you, Emmanuel Glaze, are you shocked that Tua is back? or do you understand why he's continued to play the game?
No, I'm shocked. Make sure it ain't just. I know. In a 2024, we have been very concussion for years now, over 10 plus years about concussion. Tua just don't get hurt. He go into that stage of almost seizing when he gets hit.
Right.
Every time he's hit now, it's like he's rolling his eyes in the back of his head out.
Yeah.
And yes, they're saying they can see the brain, but if they can see the brain, they could measure. If they can't measure CTE in real time.
Right.
They have to wait till you're dead to go inside the brain. So you can see it healing, but you don't see inside of it. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know. So they're saying that. Yeah. He also said he doesn't want to wear the Guardian cap, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just extra layering on the head. He thinks he don't want to do it. My thing is, as a competitor, I understand what he wants to be on the field. But I can't keep watching him getting knocked out bad. Like, knocked out. We don't know which one could be the one.
Right.
Because honestly, his offensive line ain't that great. That's a lot of pressure. He's not that fast. He can't get out the pocket when he needs to. Or when he gets out the pocket, that's when he gets knocked out the most. Because when Devin Hamlin hit him, he hit Devin Hamlin. Devin Hamlin, what I do? Right. I ain't touch him, coach. He hit me. And it's like, if he's getting knocked out from running and hitting a guy who ain't even trying to hit him, what if he get that shot? Somebody coming off the edge, he ain't watching. He get that shot. And that head hit that ground again. Because that's when the concussion hits. When your head forcefully hit that ground. What's going to happen? If he gets another one, we going to fight. I mean, as a competitor, I get it, but I never want to witness. That's the history I don't want to see. Right. I want to see history where a guy gets knocked out of the game. And I never like seeing them corded off the field in a gurney. Never liked that. Yeah. And to keep seeing this possibly happening with Tua, man. Yeah. I get he want to play. I get Miami wanting to play because they ain't got no other choice at quarterback. Yeah. But for me, as a fan of the sport and who really care about the athletes having a long-term life, because they nothing like talking to retired athletes who survived rough periods of time and playing to be able to do things later on in life, like coach and do other things. And this kid, I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. I get he want to play. We'll see, but okay, all right.
Like I said, and kind of echo you. I don't understand, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's tough with these athletes, all of them. I mean, because everybody always want to do stuff on their terms. Like, you're not gonna tell me that it's over. And, we always hear you have to protect athletes from themselves because, again, as an athlete, hey, you good? They're always gonna say yeah. Because you always want to play. To your point, what we don't want to see is his career end on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we worry about now. Does he change his approach to the game as far as like he don't scramble? He throw the ball away. If a big old lane open up, is he gonna take 2 yards and slide? Is he going? But in saying all that, just how the body react. Like a lot of times you don't never know. Like when you make moves or something like that, you don't know why you made the move. It's like your body just react to everything. And in your mind, you can be saying, hey, get down. But
you know how fast those athletes be, you know how fast things be happening in the NFL. We might see it on TV, like, oh, that was a lane. Y'all don't understand. Them boys are moving 100 miles per hour. It looks like you can, just like that. You barely see them. But you thinking on TV, you look on TV, oh, look at that hole. You can't see that, dog. Them guys 6'6", 300 in front of you. You just,
like you see the still picture, be like, man, it's right there,
bruh. You know how quick those things close. You know how quick they close,
bruh. It's almost like I can remember when I was coaching James Davis, and I used to I might call a play, and I would stand behind James to try to understand, like why does he do some stuff he do? I always be like, James, it's 24. He would always be like, nah, coach, the hole over there. And I'm like, why the hole over there, James? He was like, coach, everybody flowing.
Yeah.
I'm just go over there.
Yeah.
But now that's how he saw it. But Ducci gonna hit it 24.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Durante gonna hit it 24. But but all of them had different running styles. It's different. Like how I see it is not how they see it. So for Tua, like we can say, get down, but shit, he didn't see it that way. Well, his feet weren't together because he out there. We not, like you said. We sitting at home watching TV like, shit, man, I would have got down.
Yeah. He didn't see that. And you know what else, Maceo, what's crazy about that, Mace, is they never tackle quarterbacks. So a quarterback don't know how they're going to feel until game time. So they go a whole camp without getting hit.
Without getting touched.
And then, so for a quarterback, it's like, you don't know what the hit going to be. Like, you don't know. A lot of your hits are always game day hits. So for a week, you don't get touched. You got your jersey on, you got the red jersey, the yellow jersey, you're throwing the ball around.
Somebody get around you to blow the whistle.
Somebody get close to you, they blow the whistle. So you don't know what a hit gonna do to you.
Facts.
Game time, you fresh, your first hit, you like, oh, that's what it feels like. Facts. You don't know what Tua's gonna feel like, man. He doesn't know. He gonna get tapped the first game because he gonna get, and a lot of things what me and you talk about a lot, makes about the game. Just because a guy don't get sacked don't mean he don't get hit.
Yeah.
If y'all say, he only got sacked 2 times, he could have hit the ground 12.
Boy.
He just got the ball out in time to not get the sack counted against him. So just because he only get 2 or 3 sacks don't mean he don't get hit 10 times, 11 times. Or if he does get out the pocket, all those hits matter. So that's why you see a lot of quarterbacks say, man, that game took some years off me.
Yeah.
I got hit 20 times, full speed hits. Not know when I'm running into them, I'm standing still and getting hit. So it's going to be interesting to see with Tua, man. I'm very interested to see what's going on with that. Make sure we got to keep going, man. It's in the NFL. I want to ask you this: is Kansas City this good, or does Kansas City reputation make them as good as everything else? Your thoughts on this undefeated? They the only one undefeated, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs teams, man.
Emmanuel Glaze, this is the best coached football team in the NFL. And it's really time to truly give Andy Reid his flowers. Yeah. Spagnuolo, defense coordinator, got to give these guys their flowers because what they're doing, they can devise a game plan week in and week out that takes advantage of what you're doing, and they can scheme it up to how, hey, we ain't got no big time receivers, but we can score points.
Yeah.
Our defense is gonna choke the life out of you because we're super solid up front. Our front seven, we have the best cornerback in football on one side. Our secondary, we've drafted well in our secondary.
Yeah.
This team. And the thing with Mahomes, he's not playing well at all this year.
No,
but when you need him to make a play, he's going to make that play.
He's gonna make it.
Dude, we always talk about coaching matters. They're not the most talented team by no stretch of the imagination, but they are the best coach team. I keep saying this. I'm gonna down this heat. Andy Reid is probably the best coach ever coached the game outside of Belichick. And I say that because you look what he did in Philadelphia. Couldn't get over, but drafted well. They were always competitive. Goes to Kansas City, and all of the mistakes he made in Kansas City, all the mistakes he made in Philadelphia, he made all the adjustments that he needed to make. And in a league where he gets better after trading the most dangerous receiver in the NFL, it's Tyreek Hill.
Still won a championship. Still won a Super Bowl.
He won 2.
3. Yeah. And it's amazing to see this. And I'm glad you said that. Even in his Philadelphia day, they was always top competitors. They got to the Super Bowl. They made he coached Donovan McNabb.
They win the NFC championship every year.
Yeah. He was always in the last 4 every year. He was going, you had to talk about a team. So he goes wherever he goes, and he takes quarterbacks like a Pat Mahomes. We didn't know he was going to be this guy.
Nah.
But look at him now. And look, man, I hate to be this dude. Every enemy level, everybody like, oh, see, we're gonna see what the offense do now. Oh, we're just gonna win back-to-back Super Bowl. That's all. That's all we're gonna do.
Better. We've got
Travis Kelce ain't playing well this year. They still doing stuff.
They
still with it. But that defense is lights out this year. It's
crazy.
It's fantastic. And I still one of my favorite players is that I can't think of his name. You know, I'm mad with name, but the big tackle, number 95.
Jones.
Chris Jones. He one of my favorite players, man. Dog, 6'6", 320, play that three technique better than anything I've ever seen, dog. It's just great to see, boy.
No, and Glaze, he not just plugging up that hole with Glaze. He gets to the quarterback.
He gets to the QB.
He is sacking your quarterback.
You can double team him. It don't matter. I'm gonna push that pocket so far back, your quarterback's gonna be uncomfortable every play. You have to double, sometimes slide somebody else to help him out because he coming every play. He gonna take a break, drink some water, and he gonna come back and give it to you again. He is some guy.
Clay, he doing this from the middle of the line. Yeah. He ain't on the edge.
This ain't in. This right here, 3-1 techniques. Outside to go, inside to go, outside shoulder to center. We coming at you every play from here. And if you have to account 2 for him. You got to block him. One man ain't gonna do it. Yeah, it's either gonna be that or a hole. That's how dominant Chris is, man. That's how dominant he is, man. What you got for
they choking folks. Got to talk Atlanta Hawks. Our guys are off to 2-0 start. I had them open tonight. You had them last night. I'm back in the building on Monday. Emmanuel Glaze, your thoughts on our Atlanta Hawks right now?
All right, so I looked at the game last night, and Trey. First of all, for what Trey did, people don't realize. A lot of people give Trey crash. He did something that only Oscar Robertson has done. First 2 games of a season, 30-10. Trey had 38 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals against LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
That's what Trae Young did last night.
Let me ask you this real quick so we stay on that. Because I saw it. I want to see if you noticed it. He not in a rush like the game. He letting the game come to him because at the end of the first quarter, opening night, he only had like 4 points.
Yeah, he knows to get people involved. And I think Trey has taken that DeJounte leaving personally as well.
Yeah.
I think because everybody like, shoot, the wrong guy left. Well, San Antonio, we saw, you're going to lose DeJounte for a couple of months because he broke his wrist or something already.
Yeah.
But the guy that surprised me out of everybody made sure, I didn't know how good he was, Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
The 6'7" Australian is a baller, man. This team is, and I'm sure Quinn don't want to do it. He's gonna have to start on Yucca soon because Clint, as much as I love Clint's up there now. Yeah, the joke was last night, mate, show, and I got to tell you the joke. You're gonna hear it probably from Malik on Monday. Trey comes down in the first quarter. He throws it up in the air to Clint. It was about right here though. Clint couldn't go get it, so Clint had to catch it, come down, and go back up with it. I told Mason, I told everybody. So the next one, he threw it about right here. Clint caught that thing, and then I said, "See, there's levels to this Clint now. We can't just throw him up like we used to. Clint ain't. But when Onyeka come out there, Trey threw that thing. He was like up here somewhere with it.
Them young legs.
We laugh about. I said, look at all the alley-oops that Clint got about right. Clint Capella about right here. Right over the rim. He grabbed it. Anything up here, he had to catch it, gather himself for a second, and go back up with it. So Clint's starting now, but I expect the Onyeka. They missing Kobe.
Kobe always hurt, man. I'm starting to worry about old Kobe Buffkin.
The joke was last night with Bojanovic. He played too much in the Olympics. That's why we knew he was gonna be hurt at the beginning of the season. We saw them Olympics with how hard he was playing for Serbia. We like, we ain't gonna have him for a few months. He already got street clothes for about the next 2 months. He ain't playing for the next 2 months. But this team is young, is fun, and like we were talking about at the beginning of the show, Risa Shea ain't even a 6 man. He's 7th man coming off the bench.
Man.
And last night, I think, but Garrison Matthews might have came out beforehand. Like Risa Shea played 18 minutes last night.
Yeah.
This team has talent, but the problem I do see, their defensive side. I don't know how good they are defensively. We knew that was going to be the issue. So I looked at him last night. But what did you see, man, when you saw him the first game? I know from the second game, I was really watching this pretty tight to see how it was. And but I think this team is gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But defense wise, they got holes.
I see a different Trey.
Yeah.
I see a different Trey. Super impressed by it. And Yaka the first night he went for 30 night one. Seems to be more active. I was watching him in pregame warm up. You can tell he worked on his body in the offseason, worked on his game. He's in much better condition. Like I say, Daniels, I didn't know.
I didn't see it with Dyson. But
Yeah. I'm looking at him.
He's 6'7" too, man. He's 6'7"
yeah,
too.
I'm
shooting
like, okay. I mean, we're still waiting on DeAndre Hunter. I mean, that ship done kind of sailed a little bit, but I mean, if we can get anything from that guy,
yeah. And Jalen, can we also talk about what we talked about before with the Bronny thing? You remember we got Jalen Johnson, the 21st pick, 20-something pick, and we got him. Yeah. What did he do his first year? Where did he go his first year?
Man, G Lee, he was over College Park a lot.
He was at College Park.
College Park.
And look at him now. He's one of our dudes now.
But he got paid. Now he was hanging out with 2 Chainz more than he was downtown.
Now he's the dude that we count on. Last night he played 41 minutes. Him and Trey both played 41 minutes. A guy that went from our G League to now he's one of our big players, man.
And you know what's wild, Blaze? I was thinking about this, and I would implore everybody, when you get a chance, I will post it. All the Smoke interviewed one of my favorite basketball players ever, Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
Larry Johnson dropped so many gems in this interview. And one of the things he talked about the most, he was like, the reason why guys from overseas are coming to take y'all jobs, because y'all stopped working on the fundamentals. We don't work on fundamentals. Everything got to be dribble, dunk. Now, he talked about how he and UNLV, him and Larry Johnson, he say, yeah, they chase skirts. But he say, every chance they got, they went to gym. He say, dog, you could always find him in a gym. So he say he had access to 3 different gyms because like UNLV, people UNLV, like, y'all can't be in here all night. But other gyms in Nevada, all night, he say, dude, I go to class, go work on my game, go chase some skirts, come back, work on my. You could always find me working on my game. And he talked about how, so when he got the back injury, his game didn't fall off because, dog, his fundamentals, he always relied on. Had to pull up. I could put the ball on the floor. I could back you in. I can give you this jump shot. I had my mid range. I never working on my fundamentals.
Yeah. Yeah, LJ is that dude.
Whatever, Lorraine. Whatever.
You know what's a funny thing happened last night, man? Show you talk about fundamentals. You know, in PE when we was growing up, when we would talk basketball, they used to make us do stuff like bounce passes. They make us pass it to each other. So last night they had a little thing where 3 people come from the stands and they did the skills challenge.
Yeah.
2 of the people got stuck on bounce passes. They couldn't bounce pass if you told. They were throwing it at the thing. They act like they didn't know what a bounce pass was.
Bounce pass, white kid, easy pass to make.
It should be just bam, boom.
Yeah.
Except for one kid. The white kid get up there, Krispy Kreme with his bounce. The chest pass was perfect. I'm like, yeah, somebody went to school.
Yeah.
Somebody.
He played. He skilled.
Somebody paid attention in PE class and this thing. But you're right. The fundamentals of these guys, because a lot of these guys, after they don't get the hops leave and they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. They don't know how to do a mid range or a fall away shot or learn how to get more rebounds if your points ain't there and learning how to be a defensive guy. They don't understand that, dude. So and if you don't mind, I want to finish with 2 Kennesaw stories. Start with first Kennesaw with the biggest upset. We talked about it a little bit. First FBS win, man. That was pretty big. And to see this school go from what we've seen from football championship and the playoffs to where they was able to beat Liberty. They ain't just beat just a regular team. They've lost bad to Middle Tennessee and all those, but for them to
they beat the team who everybody around here talking about they can make the playoffs. Yeah.
Just the thoughts on it, man. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
I loved it. I remember sending you the text because I was I had it up on my computer. And I was like, wait a minute, that's all right. So I clicked on it. Then that's why I sent you the eyes, like, bro, What is going on in Kennesaw?
I said, dog, they are really putting it to this team. They really playing them well.
Not shot. We talked about the psycho thing. I can imagine what Brian Bohannon put them kids through all week.
Oh man,
and getting them to understand that, hey man, listen. Probably telling stuff like that. When are y'all gonna get tired of getting punched in the mouth? Are y'all gonna really let this team come in here and embarrass y'all? Because they don't respect y'all at all. I can already see the mind game he played on.
Yeah. And we're gonna be on national TV. Y'all ready to get embarrassed again on national
y'all
TV?
Get 70 put on y'all. I mean, what your mom and daddy gonna say about it, dog?
Y'all the only ones here. And shout out to the Kennesaw fan. They were so orderly. They rushed the field, told they had to get off. They got back in the stands. Bro, then they rushed the field again, man.
I'm trying to get my little cousin. Shout out to my little cousin, Mariah. Mariah is a senior at Kennesaw State. Dog, I done told her like 5 times. Send me the footage in her stories. They done rushed the field. They turned up there. I'm like, shout it. Send me the footage. So Mariah, send me the freaking footage, man, so I can add it to my story, man.
Yeah, we got so many people that go to Kennesaw. Yeah, I know we should have got some film by now from one of y'all so we can post it for y'all.
Yeah. Hey, Raphael, Trey is a sneaker free agent. So, yeah, he won't join his opening night. Yeah, so he's going to wear a lot of different stuff. He said he's going to wear Kyrie shoe next couple. We say he's waiting on some more to come in. So
he waiting for a new deal, man. So he waiting for that next deal, man.
Kennesaw State story.
Hey, man, this is tough for me. Yeah. This is a tough part for me right here because Amir Abdur-Rahim was probably when he came in, we became family. The minute he came, he did an interview with us. Immediately.
Hold on, Glad, because we interviewed his big head sister, who I still got beef with.
Kadira, yep, and his brother,
Sharif guy.
Sharif and Kadira, we would interview both of them.
Yeah, I got beef with the sister. I still ain't rocking with you, girl. We'll keep going. Yeah.
And then he came into the fold. We didn't know. I didn't know. Kadira told me that there was the story that they got 10 of them. It's a starting 5, and then there's another 5, the next 5. And Amir was the baby brother of the starting 5.
Right.
They got other young ones, but Amir was the baby brother of the starting 5. And this family has been I was shocked. Lewis hit me up. Lewis Preston, a friend, we all know Lewis. Hits me up, say, sad to hear about Amir. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Bro.
I didn't know he had went through what he went through.
Me either. Yeah.
I last texted him in March or April. Because we would go back and forth and they glaze what's going on. And to hear this, man, this guy was 43 years old, dog.
43 years old, dog. Yeah.
On top of the world, brother. He had went back-to-back 20-win seasons, bro. He took Kennesaw State to the dance the year after. And then he went South Florida, won the conference regular season. He get in the dance. He went to the NIT.
Bro.
Back-to-back years, bro.
And South Florida was excited about the regime that he was putting together, dog. He was he was doing some major work, man, and it's crazy. I mean, like I say, he's our fam. I remember when he first took the job at South Florida. Hit him, man. Congratulations, man. Hey, I ain't gonna make it down at no game, but I like gear, dog. Send me some shorts and a hoodie. Like, I mean, like just like that. I was just like, man, like. We always talk about, man, you don't know the time, you don't know the date, man. Your loved ones, man. Love on your loved ones, man. It's crazy, dog. And when I saw that, and it's crazy because I kind of saw it on Twitter, but really didn't pay attention to it. And then when I saw you post a picture, I was like, oh, hold on. Yeah. Now I went back to Twitter and I just started I was like, are you freaking serious?
Yeah, dog. It was we've been doing this for 10 years, and the blessing that we've done outside of covering sports is the interviews we get to do, bro. And just
the friendships, Blaze.
We have friends. We really have been blessed to not only interview people, but years later, we still talk to these people, man. We still get to interact with these people, man.
Crazy phone call.
Some of the stuff we know, and this guy was just special, bro. I mean, we had a relationship with this dude, man. And it was he had 3 young kids. He had a wife that was a great wife. He was his, the family, Sharif and all of them, man. It was just, this is tough. But that's why, honestly, you can ask Raphael, I was cutting the food last night at the Hawks game. I'm about to enjoy all this stuff now, bro. This stuff is not given, bro. This stuff is not given, bro. I was cutting the food last night.
You're supposed to, but they ain't tell you how bad my behavior was on opening night.
Yeah, it was bad. I was cutting up, man. I was like, you know what? We don't get the chance to do this much, man. And I told Raphael and Malik, I took my card. I say, I'm not taking this stuff for granted no more, dog. This stuff we ain't taking it. I'm about to enjoy the hell out of this thing. Y'all about to see me have so much fun doing this now.
I moved our seat too. I don't know if you moved back over there, but I moved our seat. I can't take the 6 man. I had to get away from them, dog.
Yeah, we right over the 6 man. But you know what's funny? Real quick story. You can tell when the game ain't big or not. The people, it wasn't no standing room only behind us last night. It was empty hell behind. I was like, oh, y'all don't come to every game. Y'all only come to Lakers and Boston. It was nobody behind it. You know how the standing room only be all up on your ear, asking to see what you talk about? It wasn't nobody behind us, man. It wasn't nobody behind us, dog.
Now, I don't know if the Ben Simmons effect, I don't know if it was just opening night or the Ben Simmons effect.
Oh, I heard it was crazy.
Oh yeah, opening night they had it on, dog. They cue up the Antonio Brown song. They PTSO. Yeah. Y'all figure all that out. But
last night, Charlotte, you could have sat anywhere you wanted to, bro. You could have went to the floor. You could have hung out in the suites.
Hey, you see the NBA that notified the Hawks that they investigating Gucci Mane.
Yeah, Gucci Mane cussing in front of the fans. I halftime show last night. They were doing the skill challenge with the fan. We had no acts last night. I'm like, it's a Friday night. We had nothing going on at that game last night. It was just a basketball game. They gave us chicken wings for the meal. You know what I'm saying?
So they cooked for y'all.
Yo, they cooked for us.
Now we had Chick-fil-A opening night.
Yeah, we had chicken wings and some sweet potato.
Grandma must have been off opening night. They must have gave her off opening night.
They must have told her to worry about that. But Grandma was there last night.
We had Chick-fil-A. We had them nasty chips and that cookie.
Yeah. Now we had we had spread. We had some pasta salad. We had some
I don't like y'all.
Some salad. We had some corn on the cob.
I don't like y'all.
Some sweet tater tots and some we had a nice little spread going on. Yeah, we had a nice little spread going on. Chicken wings.
That what y'all were doing?
They had barbecue and buffalo chicken wing last night.
You're doing too much.
They had fresh baked cookies. It was nice, man. It was one of the night. But nobody was there though. But it was cool though. We got 2 or 3 plates. With 2 plate minimum at the thing last night. So we didn't get no chicken sandwiches though. We didn't get the chicken sandwiches. Yeah. So I you had chicken sandwiches though, but that's my bad. Maybe Monday will be a little different.
We're gonna close with this. I'm mad at you right now, man. Y'all nigga had real food, dude. Your man, and this your guy, not my guy. This your guy, Shannon Sharpe.
Oh Lord,
just stay putting foot in mouth.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe says 50 and up people do not belong at college homecomings. Emmanuel Glaze, get your guy, Emmanuel Glaze.
He has been so separated from Savannah State so long. He don't understand what that means, man. They call it homecoming, a day where people and alumni come and celebrate the school.
Because you can always go home.
It's homecoming. This is what we all come to say. Now, I'm a bad example, but make sure to see.
You are a terrible example, and I'm not bumping for you no more.
But I know the importance of. You know how happy I am to see all those people still going around living great life. Dog, 50 and up is what. That's why we come. Because guess what happens at regular homecomings? This is where they raise money for the school. This is where they get scholarship monies and raise dollars and stuff. Ain't too many 20-year-olds gonna be making that type of money for the school. You want them 50, 60, the guys who got that, they say that long bank, who done put them 30 years in work to come get the money. You're right, Lorraine. He want that damn attention. But how you gonna hate on
bro?
20-year-olds go to the concert. The 20-year-olds go to that's them. Yeah, they had it.
Yeah.
But the homecoming, the daytime. That's what they pay. They hope that. And even though I didn't go, I did contribute some money this year. So I'm still a contributor. But I'm just out there, just putting it out there.
Damn guy. We're glad. I don't know.
But
I just be lying. He on the way. He say on the way. I just talked to him on the way.
But when I heard that, man, I said, "Come on, bro! You so far separated from Savannah State, you don't even know what the meaning of homecoming is."
This guy, and just every now and then wearing a Savannah State shirt on your pod, that ain't doing no good, Shannon. Shannon, have you bought Savannah State new uniforms? Have you gone down there? Clearly, you're out of touch with the school, because I mean, by now they should name something after you.
Where's the Shannon Sharpe something?
Where's the Shannon Sharpe conditioning room? Where's the Shannon Sharpe weight room? Why isn't this Shannon Sharpe field? Like, bruh, we get it, dog. We get it.
You're not connected. You did your little ESPN thing when you went down there for the HBCUs, and everybody, nah, bruh.
Lorraine said she gonna see Glorilla at Tuskegee homecoming. So
hey, did you hear that Glorilla album?
Just don't be doing that dance, Lorraine. Just don't do that dance.
Be careful out there, Lorraine.
Lorraine, just don't do that dance down at Tuskegee.
Hey man, real quick,
Tuskegee, man. Ball and parlay. Whether sunny or gray, we did ball and parlay. Y'all know I know nothing about that. I actually made them shut that song up 2 years in a row. But
they would always make us put us in by the fan.
Right? Shit. I told them after I scored that winner touchdown them. Ball and parlay that. And parlay that.
They make us sit up under the thing. Shit, man. I see what y'all try to do, man. Said that one time they made a play at Louisville, and that was just horrible. Remember Louisville?
Louisville, their game was on TV last week. I told somebody, dog, that field is like 200 yards.
Yeah.
That field is more than 100 yards, dog. Man, bro, stop.
Hey, I want to finish with this. If y'all haven't seen it, make sure and I are partnering with the Water Boys next Saturday at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
We are talking with one of the hottest groups on the Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
They outside. We the OGs. We
our guys. The old guys. We the 10-year vets. They young and into this, but they got a nice little thing, and they have invited us to hang out at a spot that we've been almost 10 years ago. We went to this spot.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
At Gresham, our girl Crystal, we're gonna go over there, man. So check us out. If you got a chance to roll by, come on by. Hang out with your boy.
Come out. Live show, live audience. Of course, we're gonna party afterwards. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some refreshments. We're gonna have a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come outside, man. Come
see it, man. It's a live taping. It's going to be live, but we're going to tape it and post it and all that stuff. So come and check us out, man. We're going to have a good time next week, man.
Shout out to everybody who got Spare House today.
Spare House today. Oh, One Music Fest today. Oh, that's crazy out there.
Y'all better get on Marta today.
Look, I am nowhere near Atlanta today. I am nowhere near the city today, bro.
Y'all better get on everybody today. Uber, Lyft, taxi cab. Don't drive. Don't drive,
it, bro. Atlanta's gonna be off the chisane. I think that's why I think nobody was at the game last night. Everybody was out hanging out party. That's what.
Yeah. Whether sunny or gray.
That's right. Jelly Roll. And everybody knows Jelly Roll's at State Farm today. So it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Jelly Roll. Big country guy, big dude in the country music now, man. He gonna have it lit down there at State Farm.
Oh yeah, y'all better not go to the city at all today. Shout out to Georgia Tech for being on the road today, boy.
Yeah, everybody knew what they were doing. Everybody saw that. Georgia State, all of them like, nah, man, we ain't playing Saturday, boy. At home, it's gonna be crazy.
Is Jelly Roll, he big in these streets?
Yes, sir. Jelly Roll big in these streets. Look him up, man. Jelly Roll.
This ain't the dude that Peyton Manning them been walking out. Peyton Manning had his whole uniform.
Yeah, big dude. That's the big dude. That's Jelly Roll. Big in country music, man. Big dude in country music.
Okay.
He gonna have State Farm jumping today. I promise you, got down there. State Farm gonna be jumping.
He gonna be doing Usher numbers.
Yes. Watch State Farm tonight. It's gonna be lit. And One Music Fest gonna be lit. And don't go downtown unless you got. Don't drive. You gonna drive tonight? You crazy? You better use Marta.
Man, y'all better go around.
Use Marta,
man. Yeah, if you don't know how to get, that's crazy.
All right, make sure one big thing you looking for tomorrow, man, or this week. What big story you looking for this week, man?
So as we head to NFL Sunday, I had a stress-free Sunday last week because the Cowboys were off. I want to see which one of these 3-3 teams, 49ers are 3-4. Injuries have ravaged both teams. There's the Sunday night football game. I just want to see how boring that game gonna be. How boring. Cowboys 49ers, that's a traditional rivalry game. How boring that game will be. And can the Atlanta Falcons? They say good teams find a way to bounce back and good teams find a way to win games like Sunday. Pretty much, if the Falcons beat Tampa Bay on Sunday, that's a 2-game sweep on Tampa Bay. Yeah. It pretty much will have the division wrapped up, everybody.
Yeah.
You can wrap up your division on Sunday because the Saints hurt and Carolina just Carolina. Can the Atlanta Falcons find a way to go in there and take care of business early? Don't turn that into a dogfight, Emmanuel Glad. Yeah. Do not turn that into a dogfight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. That's my big thing. Looking forward to that game, Bucks, Falcons. And also, man, I want to see. I got my schedule right here in front of me. Yep, that's about it. That's about it. I mean, we got 2 Hawks games this week, but yeah, Bucks, Falcons tomorrow. That's the big thing, man. Also, shout out to my wife Jennifer. She turned 50 this week. Her birthday on Halloween.
It's everybody. The number 1 zodiac sign is here.
It's Scorpio season. I know too many Scorpios. Somebody's birthday next month. Hey, man, we still ain't planned our 10-year thing, man.
No.
I know you. Hey, Lorraine already said it. Make sure an undercover promoter. Okay, Lorraine, you got it. You're right.
It's taken care of. It's taken care of.
That's right. Make sure an undercover promoter. Gotcha. I know he got it. We go. 10-year anniversary coming up, guys. November 17th.
We're gonna get through Saturday, and then boom. You know, so you can't give people too much notice because then they be. Yeah, you have to hit them with it and then be like, yeah. So we're
gonna do a special show on these 10 years, man. Good Lord. That's crazy.
We've been 10 years in the game, man. Ever since Hunters was wearing Sassoons.
Yeah, we was here when people said internet. Y'all doing internet sport? Now it's like
everybody on the internet. Yeah,
terrestrial radio, like y'all do terrestrial radio now.
You were way ahead of the curve. Matter of fact, people look at you now funny if you talking about you on the radio. They're like, huh? Who listen to that?
So I gotta go through a whole bunch of commercials to listen to sports.
Right. So everybody getting their phone, everybody getting their car. The first thing they do, their phone connect to the car. Duh.
Well,
whatever.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great week, everybody.
Y'all enjoy these college football games, man.
College football's on the kicking off.
Y'all
know how. Oh, I forgot about Spellhouse too. It's just gonna be a crazy weekend. Now this is where the 50 show up because I ain't going nowhere downtown until Monday. Or we'll have to. So
yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace.
We love y'all. Peace.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.